Hello, this is Balico Padge and welcome back to another episode of the Curious Expedition. We are with Freya Stark. She's doing alright for a horribly disfigured middle-class lady in the desert. And we are looking for the Necronomicon. We're not doing too well on that behalf. We've got a few hints on what to do, but I have been pretty adamant with sticking with deserts with Freya, as it is her individual perk for her being the explorer. She gets to have a desert on every one, and as you can see, even on the last expedition we usually just get the one prehistoric land, we can go to a desert if we want to. So I think that's what we're going to do. But before we do that, let's have a quick look at what we could have won. We could have gone to the desperate white tiger grasslands, which is what we found in a cave on the last expedition. Yeah, okay. We could have gone to the old prehistoric lands. Again, pretty standard, pretty basic, pretty same old, or we can go to the dark desert. Scorching heat and sand. Sounds good. Love a beach, me. This is just like one big beach. So let's go to the dark desert. Let's crack on. The air was fresh and tasted of salt as I made haste and arrived at the docks. We had some more time before the ship would be ready, so I saw if there was anything I could do. The trader was eager to see which instruments we had brought back with us. Well, we've got some drums for you, sir. Is that okay? I sold him the drums. The trader was eager to see which instruments we had brought back with us. Come on, my friend. I've only got limited space. I've got a drunkard chef and I've got a drunkard warrior who doesn't speak a word of English, and two camels which talk every so often. I'm not sure of that at the moment. I don't know if that's a good thing. I think the drums is enough for you, sir. Go sell them. Go sell them. The trader seemed delighted about the instruments we had sold him. Together with his newly purchased goods, he hastily left the harbour. A scientist approached me this morning with a request. He told me about a mysterious box that was buried somewhere in the area we were headed to. He promised to reward us handsomely if we brought it back to him. It's the last one. We're not going to get the rewards. And if I remember rightly, the last time I opened up a box I got, it created a abyss and duly swallowed up the playing area. So I'm going to refuse it on the last expedition. Thanks, but no thanks. I rejected his request. I would not allow our expedition to be sidetracked. I was proud to see that my fame had spread word amongst the adventurous spirits. Many new recruits showed up eager for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? Right, so we have Donald Macmillan, the soldier, who's superstitious. Oh dear. We have Edward Exeter, the sailor, who is a drunkard. He'd fit in well here. And we have Gerard Fortescue, the karate artist. I don't know why I said karate. That came out completely wrong. But he's superstitious. And I've just sold an artist. So I'm thinking, because you're rather angry with me. No, you're not angry. You just like to steal stuff. I think I'm going to take Donald Macmillan. Luhiga, you've done me proud, my one-eyed thieving warrior. And I'm going to let you go into this new world, this new exciting world. I'm going to give you some money, threepence, just to get you going, and I'm sure you will shine. You will shine in this new world, my friend. Enjoy. Enjoy. Goodbye. So, Donald Macmillan. We could use a soldier and welcome Donald Macmillan on our trek. The captain informed me that the cabins of our ship had reached their maximum capacity. I would need to dismiss someone if we wanted to set sail. Luhiga. Goodbye, friend. I told Luhiga that his talents were not needed anymore. An argument broke loose which ended with him departing angrily. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that our vessel was ready to head for distant shores. You'd have thought he'd be happy. I've just set him free. I've taken those chains of bonding off him, and he's a free man. Just can't please some people. Right, purchase equipment. We are going to need alcohol. Definitely on the alcohol. We are going to need torches. We're going to take 6 torches, 3 medikits. You never know. Rope. Let's take a few rope. That will give us wow, loads of rope. We don't need that many rope. 12. We're going to have 6 torch, maybe 2 more torches, and then the rest in bullets. Or another torch. That's good. Do I need more dynamite? How much is dynamite? 10. I could give 2 torches back. 4 dynamite's a good deal. Yes, like that. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that our vessel was prepared to leave the harbour. Let us go. Expedition 6. And you are generating... terrain! Yeah, terrain's good. I can handle terrain. It is essential, you know. So it's a 9-region map. We're on the desert, or in the desert, should I say. So we should be able to see a lot of stuff around us. We're going to pick up a hell of a lot of water as it's 9 regions. After barely surviving one of the most monstrous thunderstorms I have ever witnessed on a ship, we reached the land of our upcoming adventure. The land lay open in front of us, like an invitation to an adventure. Give me water. I made sure to pack some extra water rations from the ship's provisions. I had to carefully consider our options and be prepared as possible for our upcoming expedition. However, I had to get moving to prevent my rivals getting a noticeable head start on their expeditions. Awesome. More water. 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 We can always drop the water, so that's fine. Right. Yes, yes. Begin to get the strong urge. Let's go. Right. So we are in the southeast corner. The compass isn't being too helpful. As it stands, there's 4 in the next region to us. There's 3 here. Let's go over to the far side first, if there's going to be anything interesting. Stone circle? We can have a look. We came across a stone formation that seemed to be man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Maybe they formed a kind of map. Donald Macmillan seemed visibly upset at the idea of exploring this site and warned us about incurring the wrath of the gods. So we can reveal an area or reveal the villages. Or reveal the area, I think. And how far does this stretch? Not that far. Okay, well let's see as much into this region as we can. If we do that, why don't we do that? Donald Macmillan made sure to voice his concerns to me. I was not sure how long it would take for him until he got over my decision. God, what a sap! Jeez. Right, so I only wanted to do that so I could stick my arrow in and see how many bits I would discover. There's 4 in that one. Good to note. Oh, we went past an abandoned camp. Okay. There's 3 in here, isn't there? Okay, let's get up onto the hill. And we can access that question mark and hopefully see a bit more into that region too. Well, there's definitely a crab. Let's talk to the villagers. This evening we reached a village. Its inhabitants were the best scouts known to this region. As we arrived, seemingly the whole village surrounded a mysterious looking idol. I could tell they were performing some kind of ceremony. I hoped we would still be welcomed as guests as we tried to not interrupt their rites. A peculiar stone idol was placed in the village. The villagers observed us with caution. They were kind and offered us what they could. As it stands, we don't really need anything. We'll trade. We'll have a look, see what they got trade-wise. Not a lot. So we'll cancel. That's fine. We'll go. New adventures. Blah blah blah. Let's go back down to the old camp. We are sort of backtracking a little. Stop it. But there's supposedly 4 items in here, and we've got almost half a region uncovered, and still can only see 2. So I feel we might be heading that way eventually anyway. So let's go back down because I'm awkward like that. And we need to upgrade you as well, don't we? Let's explore. We entered an old campsite, likely the remains of a failed expedition before us. The skeleton of what must have been a French explorer stared at us through hollow eye sockets. This is not good. I was certain there was something to find here. We formed small search teams and searched the place. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. Oh, climbing gear and mangoes. Or shall I take all those? And we shall eat said mangoes. All good in the hood. No need to go back at the moment. We'll get up on the hills here. And hopefully we'll be able to see around into this next region. There are 4, I think it was. Was it 5? No matter, we have a cave. We approached a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch to uncover its secrets. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We were surprised to see that this was just the entrance to a long underground tunnel. Let's see where it brings us out. Why not? We've got a fair few torches. We explored vast caverns and twisted corridors. I was relieved when we saw a beam of light shining from an exit. Where are we gone? Ah, okay. Well, I guess we're going northwards after all then. There's no need to go back at the moment. So onwards and upwards, supposedly. What do we have? Another cave. Ooh. We approached a cave. The entrance led deep into the blah, 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 blah. Light torch and explore. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a chamber. It obviously served as some kind of ceremonial tomb. Inside it were large wrapped bundles what seemed to be holding the remains of dead bodies. Ew. Many of the mummies were too old and rotten to be of any value. However, after a thorough investigation, we managed to find one that was still intact. Oh, that's two, you know. That's two. That's not one. That's two. Two. Let's take one. Screw it. Let's take two. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, so here's the plan. Let's get up onto that hill there and hopefully uncover a few more bits of this region. Oh, it's a shrine. Hello, Panther. Only the one. 10 health. We'll see how it goes. Well, I'm happy to use a dynamite here. So, planned explosion. If we hold on to the eye, if we get the gun to come up, he's dead. Boom. We stripped what was useful from the remains. Meat, please. Everything else is... everything else is okay. That'll do. Alright, let's cook the meat. And let's eat the meat. And let's continue to the shrine. Where the hell are you going? Up there. Excuse me. Right, okay. Examine the shrine. A shrine towered above us. Time had taken its toll on the structure and had eroded what once had been a majestic sight. What remained of a narrow staircase led to the only entrance. The structure showed some big cracks, but it seemed safe enough to explore. Let's use a climbing rope and then hopefully free up some more space in the inventory. With the usage of our climbing gear, the wall was easily scaled. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Oh, tome page of hill creation. I won't need that here. Won't need that here. But I am happy to drop the climbing gear for the gold. Gold, gold, gold. I would not leave empty-handed. We took the artifact from the altar. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to shake wildly. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. See, now that is what you call an eruption of mountains. Not like the pansy ones we had before. Jesus. Alright, down to this last question mark. And we have another cave. We found a cave. Its opening seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We needed a torch in order to venture into its depths. Light, torch and explore. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found a concealed passage in one of the walls that seemed to lead into another part of the cave. Only one person will be able to squeeze through at a time. I'm not doing this. I'm not playing this game. I am not playing this game. I still haven't left up Donald. Should do that next. Nope. All done. Alright, you. Up you go. Oh. And we're looking at a little bit alcoholic-y, so let's just drink the one. Awesome. And that should get us back down to, yeah, back to the ship. So we're kind of doing a loop at the moment, but that's okay, because there's a plan, believe it or not. Cool. Right, we return to our ship. I felt homesick all of a sudden and wondered how much longer I would need to stay out here. So first we want to access the ship's storage and drop off the mummies and the gold face. Everything else can stay. Yes. Captain greeted me as we approached our ship this morning. Being here almost felt like being safe. Oh. And then we need to just fill up on water. I'm not going to bother reading it. I'm just going to fill it up. Yoink, yoink, and yoink, and that will do. Let us go. Let us go. We'll just drop that one. Right, so let's head to the bottom question mark now. Might as well make our way onto the grass. Come on, Raptor. You want to mess with me? Oh, apparently not. Oh, that's useful. So there's nothing in that bottom region there. Good to know. We haven't got the warrior anymore, so there's a good chance that is going to attack us. Okay, never mind. Let's explore first. We found an old campsite, the remains of an expedition that had failed long before us. The few mortal remains were long rotten and overgrown by the voracious plant life of a dead tree. Let us search. I was certain there was something to find here. We spread out and searched the area. We were delighted to see that one of the corpses was still clinging to valuable equipment. Bloody nice of you. Machete, I'll take those. Okay, let's get up onto the hill. See what's going on up there. Oh dear. I got into a dangerous sandstorm and completely lost orientation. I lost several days due to the storm. That is lucky. Oh, not so lucky. Got us away from the raptor though, I suppose. We could always take on the hyena. It's probably going to be a pack of hyenas in this expedition. Okay, let's go on to the next... let's drink some stuff and then get on to the next one. Oh, we can upgrade him now. Cool. Let's examine the shrine. Shrine towered above us. It was in terrible shape as the weather had been beating down on it for centuries. One would have to climb up the outside to reach the entrance. The ground around the structure felt hot when touched. It was still possible to walk the ground, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. Rope it up, babes. After securing everyone, we successfully scaled the towering shrine. We had found a sacred altar room. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. Gold. Right, get rid of the machetes. Take the gold. Get rid of the water. Take the gold. Boom. What a glorious day. We took the artifact from the altar. Oh, we got away with it as well. Even better. Let's get back on ourselves because I like to explore everything. You never know. Something might pop up. Drinking that water. That's another cave. We approached a cave. The entrance seemed to lead deep into the mountain. We required a torch to explore its secrets. Let's have a look. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small cavern filled with the remains of what seemed to be a failed expedition. The few mortal remains were long rotten. Let's have a look. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. Ah, right, so they'll stack, which is good. They won't. They won't. Not too fussed by either though, so that's fine. Alright, and upwards I guess. How many in that region? 3 in that region. Up onto the hill, let's see what's going on. I think it's only fair. And we've got another shrine. Right, the hyenas are after us. Nothing to worry about there really. Let's examine the shrine. Screw it. A shrine towered above us. It was in terrible shape as the weather had been beating down on it for centuries. One would have to climb up the outside to reach the entrance. The ground around the structure felt hot when touched. It was still possible to walk the ground, but the potential source of this heat was disconcerting. I was glad we had brought enough rope. With it we ascended the weather-torn wall without any problems. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. We quietly looked around the majestic hall. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. Ah, more gold. Okay, we'll drop that water now. We're doing okay. What a glorious day. We took the artifact from the altar. I'll tell you what, these volcanoes do not like spouting up in the middle of the desert, which is good to know, because if the volcanic lava hit the sand, it would just make it all glass, and then we'd be walking around on broken glass, which isn't good for anybody's feet, especially the camels. Boom. The tip of the pyramid had been nearly completely enveloped by the sand. It must have been some kind of grave built by a long-forgotten civilization. A small opening led into the darkness. We stumbled into the pyramid. Mankind had not set foot within here for hundreds of years. In the centre of the room lay a stone sarcophagus. Donald Macmillan seemed visibly upset at the idea of exploring this site and warned us about incurring the wrath of the gods. The wrath of the gods! Dust filled the air as we pushed the heavy cover off the sarcophagus. Inside we found a perfectly preserved mummy. All of a sudden it started to twitch and limp and chase us towards us. Right, how much health? 20? 20. We got dynamite, that's fine. We got bullets. We could use the bullets as well, just to free up some space. Oh, as it turns out though, we can kick his ass pretty hard there. Plan shot, boom. Let's throw in some more bullets. So if we do that and that, and that, that's a cutting riposte, and then that. No, you don't like that? Is that a kick? That's a kick. And then how many more can we throw in? 3. We're gonna have 3 on him now. Boom. You're dead next round, friend. Not too bad. I can live with that. Gun, gun, gun. Overkill. Boom. We stripped what was useful from the remains. Ah, okay. I am going to drop the... I'm going to drop the thing. I'll take the mummy. We're going to use a first aid on myself. We set up camp to treat the injured. We used the first aid kit to treat the injuries of Freya Stark. She felt much better afterwards. And then we're going to drop the medikits. Not the bullets, the medikits. Yes. And then head up to this question mark here, which should just cover us on the old mental side of things. Ooh, we can fill up in water here. Now we can see in there, right, the top region there is also cut off, which is good to know. Good to know. So we might as well rest here. Let's get on top of it. We may come across lucky fortunes. We found an oasis, a truly wondrous place in the midst of a desolate region. Let's rest. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here and told the people to rest. We were at the brink of collapse. Even the warming flames of the campfire had a hard time to ease our minds. We heard something rustle the bushes nearby. We were approached by natives painted in bright colours. Come sit down, come sit down. We invited them to join us. They gladly accepted and sat down, sharing stories by the warming fire. Let's have a trade. You have nothing for me. Nope, no good. Be gone. The natives stood up, thanked us for the hospitality, and headed into the darkness of the night. Are you still angry? Just as angry. Right. As much as I wanted to stay, adventure was calling us. The oasis had a perfect resting spot. Had been a perfect resting spot. Let us rest once more. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here and allowed everyone to rest. One could cut the tension with a butter knife as we rested by the fireplace. Etienne Le Mercier approached me. He told me about how he enjoyed our expedition and swore an oath to follow my lead, no matter what would happen. Have you been at the alcohol, Le Mercier? Not good, not good. We could probably do just drinking a little bit to keep you guys happy a bit longer. Our time here was well spent. The oasis lay before us like an island of life in a sea of sand and nothingness. Right, let's refill our water. Okay, and leave. We'll need to drop those. Alright, so do we carry on, because this centre's dead up here. So do we carry on to have a look up here, or because we're so close to the magnetic mountain, it is pulling us in this direction anyway. Do we head on over here? I like that, but I want to go round instead. No. So you want to go to stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. We want to go to stop it there. To there. Stop it. To there. To there. To there. That's what I want to do. Straight line. Pigeon. Pigeon ways. What is it? The way the crow flies? That's what I meant to say, not pigeon ways. Ooh, 6 of 6. 6 of 6. You've got no dicks. Die. We stripped what was useful from the remains. Okay. We'll take the meat. Thank you. Everything else can rot. And we'll cook up the meat straight away. Oh, feedy, feedy, feedy. Hungry, hungry, hungry. There we go. All right. So, as I said, let's crack on this way. If you want to start, by all means, come and have a go if you think you are indeed hard enough. Oh, no, we don't do that. We want to explore the cave. We approached a cave. The entrance led deep into the darkness. We needed a torch to explore its secrets. Ooh. I really don't like these gaps, and I'm not willing to sacrifice anyone at the moment. As I said before, if we had more people in the group, I would happily sacrifice someone, but we don't, so we won't. Right, so let's go up northwards, I guess. Let's go into the little outlet. And we've got another... Oh, we can't explore that one either. Okay, explore the cave. We approached a cave. The entrance led deep into the darkness. How we doing on torches? Okay. We needed a torch to uncover its secrets. Okay. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small underground lake. The water was clear as day, sustaining the growth of vegetation, primarily many colourful mushrooms. If we were to invest some time, we would surely be able to collect a few. Well, we'll have a look. After spending some time in the cave, we had collected some seemingly digestible mushrooms. Oh, well, we'll take the water. I'm not too fussed about the mushrooms. And on to the last place, which means we have made the wrong decision. We have travelled in the wrong direction, and we're probably going to pay for it. We found an oasis, a shining beacon of hope, surrounded by nothing but an endless sea of sand. Let us rest and get our health back up. I told the men to pack down and told the people to rest. One could cut the tension with a butter knife as we sat and stared into the campfire. I could swear I heard a faint whispering coming from the crate with the mummy we had obtained earlier. It felt like an old, forgotten evil radiated from it. Donald Macmillan started behaving strangely. Well, that's not very good, is it? He's very red. Look at him. Angry and drunk. Our time here was well spent. The oasis had been a perfect resting spot. Right, okay, we're going to leave, because that didn't work out very well. We're going to drink, which will hopefully take away the angry. Cheers! Took away the angry. Took away the angry. And we need to travel over there. So, hang on, let's zoom out, do this properly. We've got some warriors after us. That's pretty straight as straight can come, so I'm fine with that. 74. Oh dear. 77. 91, 94, 91. Let's see if we can get to there first. That's a big trek. The hyenas are staying away, that's good. We're running low on water. That's probably not so good. Oh, we made it through there. Keep going, guys. You're doing alright. Managed to avoid everyone so far. Oh, we're going to take on some raptors? No, we're good. We're good. Awesome. Okay, right. So, let's drink some more and go up to this one first. Well, there's the pyramid. We have an abandoned camp. We approached an old campsite, likely the remains of a failed expedition before us. The few mortal remains were long rotten and overgrown by the voracious plant life. Let's search. I was sure we would find something valuable here. We formed small search teams and searched the place. To our surprise, one of the rotten crates still held some valuable equipment. Chocolate. Thank you. I'm going to eat it straight away because it'll melt. It'll melt. Right, let's go round the long... do we? No. Let's come down. Let's use a dynamite to blow through there. And then travel... yeah, around there. We should just miss the storm to get the shrine. And with that in mind... knowing how much of a pain this can be, we'll go to the other side of the shrine and not make the same mistake we made last time. A large building loomed in front of us. It was a bold testament to the power of its creators. Waist-high stairs led up to an enormous doorway. The structure showed some long cracks, but it seemed secure enough to explore. Let's have a look. Before us lay some kind of ceremonial room. It was truly an awe-inspiring sight. We found a stone altar that was covered in ancient writings. God! What a glorious day. We secured the treasure. The moment we obtained the treasure, the earth began to rumble. We hurried outside as the shrine collapsed and huge mountains erupted from the ground. Okay, so... okay, well, it's kind of sort of cut me off from the last one. I would have to go through lots and lots of nasty animals. Or... I could come to here. Let's drink that. Come to there. Discover the pyramid. Like so. Boom. And then we'll use our last dynamite. There. And we'll drink our last... well, second from last alchemy hole. Birdie, I beg of you. Just lose interest. Or not. Or not. Two of them. I thought they'd dynamite. Flee! Flee, flee, flee. We stood no chance and had to flee. The group was scared and exhausted afterwards. All for the sake of opening up everything on the map. My God. I must be mad. Our people were losing faith, and a discussion between Donald Macmillan and Etienne Le Mercier grew into a heated argument. A moment later, the two were violently rolling on the floor and trying to strangle each other with seemingly serious intentions. Whose fault was it, though? It was just a drunken thing. We're going to chastise Etienne for the simple fact that there's more things wrong with Donald. Hooray. We tackled Etienne Le Mercier and separated the two. They both calmed down, but since then an unresolved conflict remained between the two of them. Oh dear. We found a cave. It led deep into the darkness. We needed a torch in order to venture into its depths for the very last time. Last time with Freya Stark. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We arrived at a small underground lake. There's going to be mushrooms around. You all know this. After spending some time, yes, mushrooms. We can sell them. Not that we need to sell them, but we can sell them. Yeah, why not? Let's take them. We'll risk it. We'll risk it. And we need to make our way back. 47. 45. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Here we go. We're going to do it. Keep away, birdie. Oh, didn't aggro him. Just let me make it to the pyramid. It's only 2 sanity over. It's nothing. You bastard. We had to do something, otherwise problems would soon start showing up amongst the men. Donald Macmillan was shaking visibly as he sipped from a small bottle of scotch he had saved up for nights such as this. I wish it would all be over soon. Yes, indeed it is. Here we are. The majestic golden pyramid rose above its environment, overcoming all the obstacles we had yet survived. However, a gate blocked the entrance. Small openings suggested we would require 2 artifacts for the gate to open. Ha! Saw this come in. Have those. After all this hardship, great relief overcame me. I knew that this name, Freya Stark, would go down in the annals of world history. Never return! Yes, she's had enough. She has had enough. She's going to write books for the rest of her life, you know, and die at a ripe old age, warm in her bed. Just like Rose from the Titanic. We didn't come first, but that doesn't matter. Let's finish. God save the Queen! Exploratorius. Incredible. And no medals. So kind of you. We did it. How handsome. Must have mistook her for him. Right, so Richard Burton, not the actor, has caught up with us. Not too much to worry about there. We'll just sell the one thing. Well, no, we'll just gift everything and get as high as points as we can get, I suppose. Gift. Do I want a bit of money for myself? Hell no, gift it. Boom. Look at that. 3150. So that is, what, 600 and something ahead of the nearest person. So, a bittersweet victory. We've done what we set out to do with every explorer, which is to keep them surviving and get them back. And we've come first, numero uno, gold portrait for me. But other than that, no Necronomicon. But we are going to concentrate on that. I promise you on the next guy or girl. Congratulations! Rank number 1. Final score of 3150. Oh, she's got a little pink Adam's apple. Adam's apple. Alright, let's read what happens. Freya Stark returned to London in triumph. After she had secured her legacy, she enjoyed a happy life in the knowledge that history would regard her in the highest regards. After returning, Etienne Le Mercier travelled through the Western world, setting up expeditions about those famous journeys. That was exhibitions. We had a hard time trusting new people. He had a hard time to... We'll start again. After returning, Etienne Le Mercier travelled through the Western world, setting up exhibitions about those famous journeys. He had a hard time trusting new people, and while functioning on the outside, he never developed new friendships. He lived a long, happy life and died in presence of his loving family. I thought you just said it never trusted new people, so where did the family come from? Donald Macmillan returned home and after some initial fame vanished in the shadows of history. He used his gained riches to be one of the first owners of a new automobile. He lived a long happy life and died in presence of his faithful spouse. Well, as long as he didn't drink and drive, you Scottish drunkard you. And the camels, I guess, lived a happy life as well. Awesome. So that is it. Freya Stark is done with. As I said, it was a unique thing to be able to do a desert on each of her levels, so it seemed only fitting to do so and use her to her full potential. Realistically, that probably could have been a like a special, special, what's the word I'm looking for, challenge edition of that character. But yeah, never mind. We've got a few more characters to use up yet, and I'm sure we'll find the Necronomicon sooner or later. I've never come across it, so as far as law of averages go, it should fall pretty quick. One would think, anyway. So yeah, we crack on with a new explorer next time. Who it will be, we've probably seen them already. I just haven't paid much attention. Never mind. So as always, thank you for watching. A like is always appreciated, and I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.